Okay, I think it's recording. Let's just make sure. Okay, I'm good. Okay. Hey there, welcome to my channel. This is the Fatherhood Journey. My name is Wouter and I'm a father and husband from South Africa. I am a filmmaker and digital content creator. So I create little videos for businesses and just to explain their business a bit more. This channel will be mostly about being a father, whether you are a new father or you're more experienced, have like 4 or 5 kids. I have 2 little boys. The one is 2 years old. The one is 1 year old. 1 years and a few months, and the other one is 3 years, turning 4. No, that's not right. And the other one is 4 years old. So I'm basically just going to speak about how to overcome challenges with your children, whether it's with work or just general father stuff, or just being a good husband to your wife, and how to basically raise kids when the world is in chaos, and how to make a living being a freelancer, because I think that's quite a difficult situation as well. Is that being a freelancer, you have to earn your own money, but you also have this responsibility of raising 2 children, and you have a wife, a house and cars that you need to pay, and it gets quite challenging sometimes because you will get to the end of the month and there will be no income as of yet, or you had very little work leading up to the end of the month where you have to start paying bills. So I'll be mostly speaking about that because I have gone through 2 years of not knowing where my next payment will come from, or what business is going to approach me to create a video, or if I have to go take photos or whatever. So I'm going to speak about how I navigate the obstacles and how I stood in faith for income every single month, because that is a big thing, especially being a Christian. There's a lot of hate towards standing in faith for certain things. So I'm just going to deal more in that, is that because God is a generous God. He loves us. We are His children, so He will always look after us and take care for us. It's not that you're going to stand in faith and all of a sudden there is money. That's not how it works. God also gave you talents and abilities to produce a product or whatever you are doing, that you are born to succeed. You are born to be prosperous in a certain area. So prosperity isn't necessarily money. Prosperity is, where are you prosperous in? Like, I'm a videographer, filmmaker, and I'm very good at creating videos for clients and companies, but I wasn't very good, but I had to learn and grow in my abilities. God gives us all talents and abilities, and it just depends on how you will use your talent and ability to enhance the kingdom. And I think a lot of people miss that, because it's especially with that parable of the talent. The one person with the one talent just hid his talent. Because I know most people speak about their money because they're hiding their money or not investing in the money, and that's why it happened. But that parable you can use for everyday life, or especially for your talent and your ability, because God gave you that special talent and ability. So what you do with it will depend on your outcome, how you will grow, how you will succeed, how prosperous you are in that area. So it's not a prosperity gospel. I'm not going to speak about prosperity gospel, but there is an aspect of prosperity, especially if you are a father and you need to provide income for your children. You're going to need to know these biblical principles, because the biblical principles are there to help and guide us through life. Because who wants to go to heaven and not have done anything with your life? God said that we need to go into the world, preach the gospel, right? So now, how do you go into the world to preach the gospel? You can't just go do your work every single day and just expect, oh well, that's preaching the gospel. No, there's a lot more to preaching the gospel. This is basically what the channel will be about, and what I will help newborn dads and all the dads, just helping them and guiding them through life. Because I've had quite a bit of experience through this last 2 years. It sounds a bit cocky, but yeah, it's as soon as you get to the end of the month and you're like, I don't know where I'm going to get this chunk of money from. And the only person that you can stand your faith on is God, because He can provide you the clients. So let me not get sidetracked, but that's basically what this channel will be about. And then obviously like the videos before this video, but it's like a weekly video. I'll try and make it weekly because it's quite difficult to make that in between working and looking after your kids and all of that, and still trying to be fit and healthy, because that's also a big thing with dads, is that we are so focused on work and raising our children that we forget and neglect our health. And that is important, because if we're going to need to live a long life, we're going to need to be healthy. And that is a big thing. So I've been in the fitness industry for years. I'm a qualified personal trainer. I've studied sports science, and I know the benefits of training. So being a dad, it kind of went downhill. Well, as soon as I got married, it sort of just went downhill. And just the way that how I had to overcome that and start training so that I can be a better dad. And everyone wants to be a better dad, right? You don't want to be a dad that's just like, oh, you're no good for anything. None of us want to be like that. We want to be strong, we want to be prosperous, we want to be successful, and we want to have a good family. So let's just navigate all of this together. And yeah, if this just video makes no sense, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to talk to a camera to be more confident in speaking to a camera, because it's not something I do every day, because I'm normally behind the camera. So an excuse if the setup looks messy, but I was busy training and I just thought, well, I'm just going to start a 30-day, no scripting, just going for it. There will be topics and I'll speak about the topics, but there's no scripting. So yeah, and thanks for watching. I don't know why I did that, I was cheesy, sorry. Thanks for watching.